Welcome to PCS7 Pre Game Show. I know you get tired of hearing us talk about what's going on with the players, so we decided that we'd go ahead and sit down with the players themselves so that we can get some insights on what's going to be going on. Welcome back to the PCS7 Pre-Show. This is Matrym, but I've got some Wildcard members joining me this time, as we've got Adam and Ykikamucow joining me. Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for having us. Yeah.
I forgot
Together
to
we're
the
a
intro.
POW package.
I love you too, Poro. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to forget about you.
No. Tell me more about the power package.
I know. What is the power package?
Basically,
and is it okay to say right now?
Adam and I are basically the CPU, the GPU, we're the RAM of the team, and we bring all the power supply, where everything. Nico is just the monitor, and Greg's just the keyboard and mouse. So
not even being a video card, man.
Yeah,
qualify for that.
We do a lot, Adam and I.
PCS7, very important, but PGC, I would say implicitly more so. What do you guys have personal goals for the team, and like how are you trying to make sure that you can accomplish making it to PGC this time?
Yeah, I'll start. I mean, PCS7, our goal is to win, of course. I mean, we went into this year with a goal of winning a regional major. And so, this is our last chance to do that this year. And we've really just built up the team from the start of this year and gotten so much better. And we feel really confident right now. So we're just trying to win PCS7. And obviously that'll grant us our ticket to PGC.
Any follow-up, Cal?
That was way too good of an answer. I could just leave it at that and we'd all be happy.
Go ahead, Poro.
Earlier this year, whenever you guys first brought on Cal, and it's obviously had a little bit of time to grow and everything and start, I noticed that you guys tended to play like a very wide splits, and then there was one tournament, I can't remember which one, where you kind of got punished for it and you started kind of pulling back, and now in group stage it seems like you've kind of gone back to that wide splits, those information gathering splits. Have you kind of found like a happy medium between the two that you guys think you're comfortable with going into PCS7?
I think outside of like us necessarily getting punished with our wider splits, I think it was more that we weren't as disciplined when doing them. And so that's why like I don't think teams went out of their way to punish it. I think we just misplayed a lot. So now we're getting much more comfortable and getting back in. We had a really long chat about sort of our confidence going into like even the last week of ESL. I'm sure people would have noticed a huge difference in our play style. So it's more just like keeping that confidence moving forwards and making sure that we can, I don't know, understand why we're doing big splits and what the actual goal and the idea is going to be crucial, and hopefully we can keep doing it.
So we've got two very big personalities on the team, and I know that there's several others that are on your guys' squad, but there's also some variance in it. Whenever you guys were talking about the fact that you were like the entirety of the PC and everything like that between the two of you, what's the synergy like whenever you guys are playing? Because we do seem to have calm, reserved on one side and loud and, let's be honest, a little boisterous on the other side. So how does that work in game?
Adam's got this.
I mean,
he just wants Cal to shut up. That's all he wants.
It's a playful environment, like, yeah, like I'm kind of known for being just really calm and kind of like serious, but Cal really he brings that fun, like just playfulness to the team, and it's just sometimes we kind of just roast each other and pick on each other, and we're all a part of that. So it's just a fun environment.
It's good. Everybody's quiet, and I can just bully them. It's good fun. Nico in particular, he's like the quietest guy.
You got to pick on Nikos, especially after he got hit by the car. We all saw the clip where Greg shot. It's like, don't get hit by the car, and when he gets launched out.
Exactly, that was really good. That's the loudest I've ever heard him. Actually, ever since I've known him, is when he screams when he's getting hit by a car.
Yep.
That's the only time we heard from him that game. Actually, is when he's shouting not to get hit by a car, and then he did.
You sometimes forget who your fourth is.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, oh, Nico's alive. No way.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. He's gone.
So was when we did the comms listen-ins during ESL2, I'm sure you guys did a little VOD review, saw those whenever they jumped in. Is that pretty accurate? Is that kind of how they usually play out?
Yeah, I think he jumped in during like well, at least the one that I remember was like a looting phase. Yeah, the looting phase, and then like Greg's like, I don't know, which At that point, we felt so comfortable, so I don't think that's like necessarily perfectly accurate. And we all we wanted to do was find Boom, and so you can like hear us like talking about Boom, Boom, Boom. Like, where are they? They're not here. Where we thought they'd be. So yeah, it's pretty chaotic sometimes in our looting phase, and then all of a sudden, like 7 minutes has passed, and the Blue's here, and we're like, oh shit, we should probably rotate, eh? Pretty bad, honestly.
So I got a quick follow up to that, man. So Adam, going back to last year, I remember it was very, very tight race for PGC points, and you guys ended up just falling short. And I'll be honest, I was kind of thinking that you guys could have been a little bit more aggressive. Like you were kind of in a good position to go on, and you had the opportunity to maybe go after some teams, kind of like you did against Boo. Now, is that kind of like a result of what happened last year, the way that you guys were playing group stage?
You could slightly say it's a bit of a result. I think last year we maybe kind of took our foot off the gas a little bit, hence
Oh.
gas cans. But
Yeah, I
we
like
just
that.
we kind of wanted to play our own game, improve our own game for a bit. But I think now this year we're comfortable knowing that teams aren't gonna have bad blood for you if it's a competition at the end of the day, right? So
Sure.
like we had to do it to LG. They're my best buds. They've been really good friends for a while, so we had to do it to them, and they understand. So it's all a competition, and we just got to do what we got to do to do what's best for our team. Yeah.
So, how did you guys go ahead and like bring in Cal off of this? Because we know the fact that he's been a strong player over in Australia for a long period of time, and it's even over in North America. We tend to feel like we have to have at least one Australian on one of our stronger squads. So, I mean, that would be the one to pick up. But how did you guys go about the process of like scouting out and figuring out how it would work in the squad?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I've known Kao as a really good player for a long time. He's been in the scene for a while, and I've always, thought he was really solid. But obviously, I didn't get the chance to play with him or try him out until we were looking for one. And when we did, I was just, I kind of knew right away, like this is the guy we need to pick up. Like, he just brought what we needed to the team, and now I feel like he's just really fit in perfectly. Where like he's able to like co-IGL the team, and he's able to make the big plays happen and just kind of keep us even improving out of game. Like he's very responsible, he's very hardworking, and it's just really good having him around.
I can see this is the most serious I've seen Cal look. He's trying not to
That was
blush over
beautiful.
there.
That
Yeah.
was a little bit beautiful. Yeah, I may have a cry after this, Adam. This could be wild.
we
I might
love
not team
Cal.
kill
We
you
love
today.
Cal. Oh,
That's wild.
that's
I'm gonna hit you with my car. You're safe. Yeah. Oh, sorry, you
Go,
go.
go, no, go. How, I mean, yeah. How was it? How was that whole recruitment process for you, Cal?
I was like so keen to like move to like North America. Like the time zone is like perfect for here for Australia. And then like playing like 11, like not even finishing till 1 in the morning. Sometimes playing APAC was like such a killer when my partner like has like a 9 to 5 job. So it was good to move over to the American schedule. And then there was a couple of teams that I was looking at, but and I got to try for, but I think yeah, with gas cans and I don't know, the attitude and like I don't know, I'm always very big on the potential side of things, and I saw
Mhm.
like the potential of the players was like astronomical, especially since like their previous players like I don't know, like everybody on that team, like they always seem to be getting better and better and better, and I was like, I think I've got a wealth of knowledge to bring, and if I can do that, and they're already like on the up and up, I think we could be a top 5, top 4 team consistently in NA, which I
So,
think we're getting there.
Yeah.
100%. I mean, you guys have had some massive games coming through. So moving into PCS7, Yoho in a difficult spot. Are you going to usurp him? You going to step up? PGC going to deny him out? How's this going to go?
I
I
mean,
mean,
yeah, you guys,
go ahead.
Adam's
You
got
go ahead.
this.
Not you
Oh,
got it. You got it.
we've got Snooper who's done like obviously. I mean, you could just look at the PGC points.
Mhm.
So obviously we need like top 6 to like jump in front of Yahoo, and then I mean, if we can get top 6, which I have full confidence that we can get top 6. Like things have to fall in like exactly the right way with LG and Boom for us not to make it. So I think obviously top 6 would be the big goal. Take over Yahoo. And then honestly, I think we'll be the last of Yahoo's worries. I don't think it's going to be us who are going to pressure them for PGC. I think they're happy. Well, they don't really get a choice, but I think they wouldn't be surprised if we jumped them. But obviously LG and Boom are going to be right on their tails to take their spot. But it's pretty likely I think they're going to make it. Like a lot of things have to fall exactly in the right way, and yeah, LG and Boom have to finish pretty high, and I don't know if they've got that in them with United, Sonics, and even us to a degree, like being as strong as we feel at the moment.
Can you follow up on that one, Adam, or covered it all?
I mean, yeah, to follow up on that, we don't really we're not in the position to kind of kick Yahoo out of the PGC slot because it's really up to LG and Boom. Like they have to get those top 3, top 2 placements even to pass them, right? So it really won't be up to us, but we're just going to do the best we can. I think Yahoo really wants us to do well because if we do, then we're taking, a top placement away from the other teams and a lot of points away. So
makes it less competitive in that spot where everybody's kind of jam packed right now. If you guys have yourself a big series.
Yep.
All right, Cow. So I've recently purchased Bing Bang Boom, Dodge, Rumblers, and I look at the rosters for all the top teams in North America, and I see friggin' Australians just everywhere. What Australian player should I be going and looking for to add to my team to now be a top team in North America?
I think actually look outside of Australia. I reckon if you put in old mate Nico, I think you'd be vibing. A Kiwi could be actually the nice little balance there to your team that you're looking for.
Okay.
Yeah. No, don't think Australians are washed. Luke, me, Tig, we're all washed. Flood, we're on the downhill trend. It's about to be like spring. It's gonna start getting hot. We can't handle.
Oh,
the heat.
that's true.
Yeah. So
Australians can't handle the heat. Is that
yeah, no, 100%. Not us. No, well, they're way down. I don't know where Luke is actually, but they're way down south. It doesn't get hot there.
Maybe that's why Flood moved to NA.
That's why.
Yeah,
maybe actually. No, pick Flood. Pick Flood. There you go. You're safe
I'm looking for. He's already signed, man. I don't want him. I need somebody. I need somebody from the OS teams. But,
you mean right? It's right out there. That's a good shout out.
Should I go Bryn? Like who am I looking for here?
I mean, if you're not going Monty, I think that's insane,
Monty?
Right?
Hey, it's got to be Monty.
Monty's just too crazy.
He's going to be the next one to make the crossover.
100%. If he doesn't, I'm going to be very, very surprised. If they do, I hope they make PGC. But if they don't make PGC, I will be surprised if he doesn't come in A. That'd be interesting.
So you guys played for Wildcard, and that's like one of the historic PUBG teams, especially in America. They've been around for so long. I'm just curious to see what it's like to play with them and the support that you get with them and how like your team interacts, and just curious about the vibe of how you guys managed to sign with them and just the path since then working with them.
Yeah, I previously played with Wildcard. It was I think phase 3 of MPL where I played with Wildcard, and I enjoyed it back then and I'm enjoying it now. They've been around PUBG for a while, and our goals kind of aligned, and we had a mutual benefit within our arrangement, and it just worked out. So we're happy to represent the team and hopefully bring them to PGC, because I don't think they've made a global tournament before, so that would be a first for the org.
Yeah, I think like for the most part, because they've been around the scene for as long as they have as well, they're actually like, I don't know, after games or whatever, they actually have like some really good like chatting points, talking points for us as well, and it's always good fun. And like some of the content that hopefully we have planned, not necessarily until like PGC, but there could be some fun stuff coming up with like PGC in terms of content with them, because they do know PUBG so well, so could be fun, could be good.
We need more Ykikamucow content, honestly.
Yeah, it could be fun.
So now we got. Can you give us some behind the scenes of the Ykikamucow Batulins video? How'd that go?
That was because like how long's the video? Like 8 minutes, 9 minutes.
It was so long.
I was there for 3 hours, Like that was like a 3-hour stint. I don't know. Batulin speaks like I was a little bit worried. Like obviously, being a VP player, I was like, I don't know how well Batulin speaks English,
Oh, he's a natural, man.
In that sense, yeah, he's like easy as like to hold a conversation, and we were just being the biggest goofs, and he like he already knew like a lot of the things that we were gonna be doing, and he just like went like I would have just been sitting there cringing, but he he was my partner in crime, man. Like, yeah, it was so good. Like he just rode the wave with me of embarrassment and emotion, and it was really fun, really good. And then when Soul rocked up, I don't know, it just made it like really, really. I felt like out of the spotlight, and that was really fun. That was really appreciated. It got me singing there. I don't know. I wanted to play some instruments in the background. There was like a massive stage where I did the singing. There was instruments everywhere back there. And they're like, yes, yeah, we're gonna get you on the instruments. And then last second, somebody comes along and says, no, you're not allowed to play the instruments. I was like,
oh man,
ruined. I'm very good at guitar, drums. I could do it all.
I mean, I arguably, I think probably the best piece of PUBG shoulder content ever created, and you were a big part of that. So thank you for doing that for us.
The problem is people might expect it again, and that might be it. That's it for the singing. That's all you're getting.
The story is done. Don't extend it any further.
Exactly. No sequel to that bad boy.
I've got to ask. You're part of, I guess. Do we say like the royal family for PUBG between the two of you? Like, what's it like having family member that's so also ingrained inside of PUBG? Do you guys like talk about your teams, talk about stuff? I mean, this probably makes it easy to vent at the end of the day, but like, what's your relationship like regarding like just playing PUBG?
Well, I'm confused by what you mean.
Isn't it?
Yeah, no,
okay. So you're talking about my brother, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, it's definitely it's good and bad because we talk about the games all the time, and it's always even though we don't make it out to be, it's always a competition between us, right? Like we both know it, so it's always like my team does this, and we're better because we do this, and then your team doesn't do that. And it's kind of like
trash.
Yeah, it's just fun thrown back and forth between each other, but yeah, I think because we've been in the game since the start, like at this point, like we don't like ever like fight about anything. So like we've been through like so much together that it's all fun at the end of the day. So it's like if I say something in public, like he's not gonna get butthurt. So
I know that we've got just a few minutes before scrims, so I've got to jump in and ask the Twire question. Okay, you guys can make a roster for fantasy. Can only have one team member, cannot have yourself. We'll start with Adam. What you picking, or do you already have it?
I put Cal on the roster. I mean, you got to have Tig on the roster for sure. So I got my 2 Australians.
And now you're poor.
Is there no salary cap here?
We'll play like there isn't. All right.
But like there isn't. I mean,
Obviously we don't have the salaries in front of us right now, so just wing it.
Let's say Cal, Tig, Kick, and I'm gonna go Mime. Yeah.
You're on that Mime train?
Mime's been killing it lately.
He's been playing really well. No shirt required, even.
No shirt.
I reckon Tig would play a lot better with no shirt on.
Probably.
I reckon he
more
just
aerodynamic.
Free himself. Yeah, exactly. Free himself up. Aerodynamics. I think that's where he's lacking a little bit in his play.
I mean, the hair's got to create some drag, right?
Exactly. Yeah. He did that. He shaved his hair off, didn't he? And then, I mean, he was, if anything, more cracked. I think he is insane.
All right, Cal. So who you got?
I've already got a roster. I did the Twire Fantasy, and I stayed within my budget. Adam. So I chucked in my teammate was Greg, so I chucked in Greg for my team because I don't know. I always have the utmost. I think if the team as a whole, if we have a good tournament, Greg's always the one like leading the charge, like in some way, shape, or form. So Greg, I've chucked in Alo. Alo's been clapping me a lot in scrims recently, and I'm feeling big things for him. I feel like he's oozing confidence. So I chucked in Alo. I got Tig in. I did put Tig in because he's cracked.
Everyone should.
had to go for a little bit of a cheaper, more cost-efficient player, and I actually went from a player from Peak, Dean Zera, because one, I like his name, and I really like Peak. I think Peak is. I was surprised they made it into last chance calls, and they did quite kills wise. They did really well, and that's how I'm gonna get my Twire points. Is Dean Zera's gonna pop off? He's gonna get 40 kills for his team, and the rest of them are gonna get on 0 or something like that. So let's go Dean Zera.
Poro?
I got one last question. So the Didiano boys are hockey family as well, right? 10 tries, 10 shots on goal. How many times you score on your brother?
Ooh, I think if we turn that around, he can't score on me because I'm a goalie.
Oh, you're the goal. Okay,
so yeah. So
you
turn that around, he's never scoring on me. That's for sure.
You not 10 tries? You not getting one past you?
No, not at all.
Oh man.
Opposite side. Cal, can you even ice skate?
Man, I'm so
have you
good
ever
at
seen
ice.
ice?
Oh, listen, I
Such a big sport.
live and breathe ice. I chuck that in my water, my soft drinks. It's just ice.
we know we got scrims coming up, so we want to go ahead and give you guys a second. We'll start off with Adam. Feel free to have the floor, talk about whatever you want. Shout to fans, family, whatever you want to talk about. Take it away.
I mean, shout out to Snooper. Snooper is our coach. He's been helping us kind of in the background for a while, and he doesn't really get a lot of recognition, and he does a lot of good work for us. So shout out to Snooper. He's great. Obviously, shout out to my friends, my family, my support. They just kind of support me day in and day out, doing this every day, and it's just really good having that strong support line. So yeah,
Beautiful.
Cal?
Stunning. I mean, I always do it every time, but I always want to give a shout out to my teammates. I think this year's been really challenging and really rewarding. Like the things are coming off of our hard work and stuff like that. So big shout out to my teammates. Big shout out to Wildcard as well, because they've I don't know, they've supported us this whole way through, and I'm sure they're gonna keep supporting us all the way. And well, even if we do part ways later in our careers, and they're really good guys, and hopefully we can take them to PGC, and hopefully we can smash it there.
Well, I just want to wish you guys best of luck moving into PCS7, and hopefully see you guys at PGC. Adam, you're on my fantasy again. So after PNC, I got my hopes for you. We'll have to see how this goes through. All right. So good luck, and hopefully see you guys in some winter circles.
Mwah, thank you
Thanks,
very
guys.
much. I like
Hopefully
it.
I don't get food poisoning.
Hopefully.
That'd be nice.
And now we finally know why the Mucow was kicked. So all the insights coming out from them. Thank you guys so much, Adam and Ykikamucow.